Hi, friends. Good evening. It's Melissa Ross here, your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness and your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. Hope you're all having a good night tonight. Welcome to episode 8 of Mat Chat. Thank you for joining us. We missed last week. I had a busy week last week. We missed Thursday Mat Chat. I had things going on with my kids, and it was busy. And I tried a few days in a row to make up the Mat Chat, but we missed. Good evening, Wilma. Good evening, Mom. Hope you're all well tonight. So the theme of our episode tonight is stop trying to be perfect. Okay. And, it's interesting. We all struggle with that, especially moms. Hi, Karen. How are you tonight? Especially moms. We all struggle with perfectionism, right? We want everybody to be wearing the perfect clothes and looking perfect when we go out in public, and we don't want the kids to have food on their face, and we don't want them to be dirty, and we want our house to look perfect and be clean. Hi, Emilio, hope you're well tonight. And not just moms, but parents. We all do it sometimes. We strive for perfectionism. And let me tell you, friends, perfect does not exist. Emilio says blessings from Daniela and me. Hi, Daniela and Emilio. Blessings back to you. Perfect does not exist, my friend. So why are we striving for it? Let's stop. And I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to tell you what happened. It was a couple of weekends ago. I was headed out to a first birthday party for my little niece. Says Bill Robertson is watching. That's probably my Aunt Jean. Hi, Aunt Jean. Hope you're well tonight. So I was headed out to a birthday party for my niece's first birthday. And the very next day, we were having our Christmas photos done. And if anyone knows me, I'm one of those, like everybody matches in the photo, right? Not when we're just walking around town. That's a little overboard for me. But when we take family photos, especially at Christmas, usually at Easter too, I'm a matcher. I match my kids, so I have a girl and a boy. And I make sure that they're in accompanying, dress and tie or dress and shirt. And I strive for perfectionism there because I just think it's cute. It looks nice in a picture. And when the whole family is going to be in a picture, I strive to have all of us matching. And usually just when it's a good occasion like that, right? When it's a fancy occasion. And so when we're just going out to a birthday party or going out to a function, all I really care is that my children have like real pants on. Like we don't need to go out in track pants and a ratty t-shirt. Just like put a real pair of pants on, whether it's cotton pants or a pair of jeans or a pair of leggings for my daughter, whatever it is. Just let's put a real pair of pants on and a nice shirt and look presentable, right? We don't have to be all wrinkly looking like we were rolling around on the floor. That's all I care about, right? And obviously that we have a clean face when we're leaving the house. So this particular day, I had spent the week getting our clothes ready for our Christmas photos and making sure that everybody was matching and had it all laid out and ready to go. And so it was a Saturday, and we were headed to this first birthday party, and it was that struggle with my son wanting to wear what he terms comfy pants, which is really just track pants, and that struggle to, can you just put a real pair of pants on for me just today? So he moved to a pair of jeans, and then the struggle over what the shirt's going to be, and is it going to be a t-shirt, or, can you wear a nice sweater at least, or a button-down shirt? Hi, Stacy. Hope you're well tonight. And so we had that struggle. And then we had the same struggle with my daughter about a real pair of pants and, something to look nice on top. And I find myself, when I'm getting my kids ready to go out the door, and everybody, myself included, ready to go out the door, I find myself having to get everybody else ready before me. So I will shower first and get my hair ready, but inevitably it's me trying to get my clothes on and get my makeup on and get out the door. And inevitably it's me that makes us late because I've gotten everybody else ready and I'm the one making us late get out the door. And I started to notice that over about a 2 or 3 month period. And I would get upset about it and thought, well, like, why is it always me making us late getting out the door? Because I started getting ready 3 hours ago, right? What's going on here? So I really started watching that. And it occurred to me that day in watching it that I was striving for perfect. And that's why I was late getting out the door. Because the reason why I was helping everybody get ready is because in my mind, I needed perfect. I needed everybody to be in nice pants and a nice looking shirt and something that I approved of for them to walk out the door. I needed to be the one to wrap the present so that it looked nice. I needed to be the one to help pick out the birthday card and write the birthday card. I wasn't allowing them to help. I wasn't allowing them to do it themselves because in my mind, I just wanted everybody to look presentable. So yes, it was me making everybody late out the door. And it wasn't because everybody needed my help. It was because I was giving my help to make sure it was perfect. And I made that realization that day as we walked out the door late. Probably about 20 minutes late. It was okay. We were still on time for the party and it was all good because we had started early. But it finally hit me that day. Why am I striving for perfect? It was a 1-year-old's birthday party. Did it really matter if my son had comfy pants on or jeans? Probably not. That's something that it's in my head and something that, I request that everybody looks nice because I strive to look nice when I go to something like that. But did it really matter? Did the 1-year-old care what he was wearing? No, she just cared that he was there, right? And that they were spending time together and that everybody was there to celebrate her. So I decided that the next day, going to pictures, I wasn't going to strive for perfect and I wasn't going to put my nose in where it wasn't needed. So the next day, getting ready for pictures, I had everybody's clothes out already and ready to go and pressed and all of that. And I did what I could, and where questions were asked, I helped, but I did not stick my nose in it. And at about half an hour to go before we had to leave the house, I declared, Avery and I had both freshly washed our hair that morning, and she wanted her hair straightened, and she has curly hair. So I declared to everyone, to the boys really, Avery and I are getting ready now. We have our hair to do. And it's wet and needs to be dried, and I have makeup to do, and we have a half an hour to do it. And we don't want to be interrupted. And the boys listened, and they did not interrupt. And when a question was asked, I reminded, yes, here's the answer, but remember that we don't want to be interrupted because we're getting ourselves ready. And I actually put us first. I put myself first. So I had started getting ready very early, and I put my getting ready as a priority. I got myself ready, and I was out the door on time. And I allowed everybody to do what they needed to do on their own. And that was a scary thing for me because I strive for perfectionism in my photos. And it was wonderful. The ties got tied, the shirts got pressed. The choices were made. There was a choice between a couple of shirts, and they were brought. Both shirts were brought to the photographer, and the photographer chose based on her lighting, and it turned out fine. And the pictures have come back, and the pictures are absolutely beautiful and wonderful. And you know what? Mommy was not stressed walking out the door, and we were not late because I was not striving for perfectionism. I wanted my photos to look good, but I was not sticking my nose in where it wasn't needed. I was trusting in my family, trusting in the fact that they were able to get those clothes on and get dressed on their own. And I had guided them already by putting the clothes out for them that they needed to wear, and trusting that everything was going to work out and that they were capable of doing what needed to be done to get out the door. So remember, friends, we don't need to strive for perfect. Our house does not need to be perfectly clean. Hello, Carrie Kingsley. Nice to see you tonight. Hope you're well. It doesn't matter if, the house is perfectly clean. It doesn't matter if it's perfectly straightened up. When people walk in the door, they're going to know that a family lives there, and a family is being loving to each other and enjoying each other's company and living in their home. right? It's not pristine, but we're living in our home and loving our home. And if we go out and somebody happens to be wearing comfy pants instead of jeans, or real pants, or their big clunky boots instead of a nice pair of shoes, it's okay, because we're there to enjoy the company of the people that we're with, and we're there to support the people that we're with and have a good time as a family. So it's a struggle for me, friends. I know that it's probably a struggle for a lot of you, but I encourage all of you, stop striving for perfect. Okay? Have a wonderful night, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been episode 8 of Matt Chat. Stop striving for perfection, friends. This is Melissa Ross, your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Please do leave me some comments, friends, and let me know what you want to hear about. What do you want to talk about on Matt Chat? Please also do notate down below, #live or #replay. I should have said that at the beginning. I keep forgetting to say that at the beginning so that you can write live while we're on live. But if you are watching the replay, please put #replay so that allows me to see when a good time is for people to be watching. Please, 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 everyone that's on now, comment below. Let me know what you'd like to talk about. We will see you Thursday night at 7:40 on the next episode of Matt Chat. Thanks for joining, friends.